Hello, welcome to my first recorded Kaldheim draft. This is going to be my 18th draft of the format. I feel like I've got a pretty good handle on it at this point, and feel confident enough to walk you through a draft. We'll be doing Premier Draft as usual. Alright, starting off with a pretty good pack one, pick one. With Foretell, it's a 4 mana 6/5 trample, which in itself is very large. With whenever a permanent you control becomes a target of a spell or ability, you get to draw a card. I found the green is just like pretty clearly the best color in the format. So taking a really good green card and not passing any good green cards, pack one is feels pretty good. To be honest, if this card wasn't in the pack, this whole pack is incredibly weak. The next best card, I guess, is Turgrid's Shadow here. All right, pack two. So one benefit of being green is you can be in the snow deck pretty easily. This card seems a little awkward. You need to have other permanents in play, as well as cards in hand, specific cards in hand to cast. So I'm not really interested in playing it. I'm gonna take the Boreal Outrider here. This card is very solid. 3 mana 3/2 is a fine body, and if you get even just a couple snow lands, then basically all your creatures will come in bigger. You need to take snowlands really aggressively, so like taking a snow-covered island here is not a bad idea either. Icehide Troll is excellent in the snow deck. If you can activate its ability, it becomes an incredibly good blocker and attacker. Not really a card that you're going to often play in draft, although you can play it with like the 4 mana artifact that makes all your creatures changelings. The Avalanche Caller is a really great snow card as well. Behold the Multiverse is one of the best commons in the set. So it's between Behold the Multiverse and Avalanche Caller here for sure. Mistwalker is also quite good, but not quite at the same level as these two. So I'm gonna take the Avalanche Caller here and then start to try and take Snowlands. Alright, and there's another Behold the Multiverse, which I'll be taking here. Skemfar Elderhall is also really good. You can kill a small creature and give you two bodies when you activate it. I am tempted to take this snow-covered mountain, but it's off color, and I think Behold is just good enough to take it. And I'm not necessarily committed to the snow deck yet. So there's another Icehide Troll and an Ice Tunnel. I think I am taking the Ice Tunnel here. Gives me the option to splash as well as it's a snowland. Wouldn't mind getting one of the other Icehide Troll back. Out of this pack, as possible, we get either Snakeskin Veil or Horizon Seeker here. Either one is generally fine. Okay, I think this is a Saw It Coming pick here. It's a solid counter spell, or solid removal spell, basically. Being able to foretell it on 2 and then have it be a 2 mana counter spell is pretty strong. Alright, so we got Port of Carful. This card is also pretty powerful. Double black activation on the splash might be a little awkward, but like the opportunity cost of playing a land like this is generally really low. I'm going to take Mistwalker here. Just because I like having changelings in the deck for any kind of tribal synergies that you can pick up, and the chances of me activating it are like not great at this point. Just gonna take a Masked Vandal, another Shapeshifter. Nothing else really exciting in the pack. The Way Down's okay, but having one Masked Vandal is generally really good. There's a fair amount of artifacts and enchantments you want to take out. All right. I'm not a fan of Mists of Littjara at all. King Harold's Revenge is unplayable. I'm just gonna take this land just in case I end up being able to utilize it. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3 snow permanents total right now. So 3 seasons is not quite where I'd want to be. I think I'm gonna go with the Hawk. Although I do have 1, 2, 3 Foretell cards. You know what? I'm gonna take the Harbinger here. Again, I've only got 1 snowland, so I'm not committed to being a snow deck. Sure, I'll just take the off-color snowland. It might be worth playing, you never know. I'll take the red card. 2 black ones are not worth playing. Take a blue card. Send a signal. And sure, I'll take this. Alright, there's another mythic. And this one is ridiculous. So this is definitely splashable too, because Foretell is XX and a single white rather than paying double white for its regular mana cost. I'm definitely taking this, and I'm probably going to splash it. Basically, no matter what colors I end up. So I'm going to aggressively take ways to fix it, just because this is so powerful. Being able to cast, you're going to win most games you can cast it. Right, Binding of the Old Gods is absurd. Battle for Bedegard, you create 2 1/1s and then you get to double your tokens, which is, or you get to make 1 copy of each token with a different name, which is fine. I'm going to take Binding here because it's very, very good. Being a removal spell and then a ramp spell just makes it really good. As well as these snowlands, they have the land typings. And this is just a forest card. It's not just basic forest, so if I get like an Arctic Plains or the Snowland, then I can go and get my white source with it. So incredibly good. It sucks to pass this Packmate because this is arguably the best common in the set. And I would really like to pick at least one up. Alright, Port of Carfell, even less likely now that I'm splashing white as well. So I'm not going to aggressively take that. Here I'm looking at just Augury Raven. If I were heavier black, Draugr's Helm is quite good. But the double black cost is to make the token as well is a little bit prohibitive at this point. And I don't mind taking more Foretell cards because of my Harbinger. Right, there's a Morite of the Frost. Highland Forest is also something I would like to take, but I really like this card. I've got quite a few good targets already to copy. Even copying a Mistwalker is really powerful. Copying Boreal Outrider is really good. Or copying a Battle Mammoth would be ridiculous. So I'm going to take that. Alright, and this pack is pretty dry for us in this spot. I'm not a big fan of the runes unless you have like a way to search them out with like the rare 3 mana white creature. Or the 1 equipment that can find a rune and put it on itself. But here I'm just gonna take the Recluse just to fill the curve. It blocks flyers. Not exciting, but it's fine. Alright, so there's Trickster God's Heist. Which is not too bad. I wouldn't mind getting another Harbinger at this point. Because it casts instants and sorceries, which I literally just found out. I thought it was just for telling cards. But actually, I think I'm just taking the land here. Good for my Boreal Outrider and any other snow payoffs I might pick up. Okay. The Fall of the Imposter is not too bad. I've got 9 creatures already, which is not bad. I still only have 5 snow permanents now, so to get max value to get 2 out of your graveyard is still like a pretty big ask. So I'm gonna take the Fall of the Imposter here, and then again, I'd like to try and splash. I'd probably splash this, depending on what my creature count ends up looking like. Right. Shepherd of the Cosmos is fine. Might take it just as another splash possibility. Not a big fan of Roots of Wisdom. I don't really want to splash either of these cards. Okay, I'm gonna take Grizzled Outrider here. Just a solid 5-drop. You'd think Goldvein pick is like solid mana fixer, but in decks like this, like you're generally on the defensive against the really aggressive decks, so Goldvein pick often ends up just not doing what you want it to if you're using it to fix mana. So it's definitely more at home in like the aggressive decks. Definitely taking Run Ashore here. A solid spell. Take Snakeskin Veil, good trick. Wow, that's a very late squash. I'll take it. Probably not going to play it, but this is interesting. Yeah, there's more of a chance I'm going to play this than the other one, so probably not playing 2 Run Ashore though. Alright, and we got an Old Growth Troll. Another great copy, another great target to copy with Marte here. This Shimmer Drift Veil is a very close second though. But I think this is worth it even if I can't play it on 3. It'll probably be like a 4 or 5 drop in general, but I mean it's 2 4/4s, so it's just really powerful. Yeah. There's also a Rootless U in that pack that I would really like to get, because it can go and get my Battle Mammoth. Definitely taking Shimmer Drift Veil here. Mana fixing, and it's a Snowland. Okay. So Bergstrider's pretty good. What's my creature count? 12 now. Blizzard Brawl can be very good. You have 3 or more snow permanents. The creature that you're choosing to fight gets Pulse Impulso and Indestructible. Right now I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 snow permanents. 7, because I'll probably be playing the snow-covered plains. So, I'm gonna take Blizzard Brawl. Icebreaker Kraken looks pretty sweet, but seems uncastable without a really, really dedicated snow deck. I do really like Sculptor of Winter, especially in decks that have snowlands. I think I gotta take the Shimmer Drift Veil. Produces white when I need it to, or other colors when I need it to. And it's also another snowland, so. Alright. So there's a volatile fjord. We do have a squash. But I think the Sculptor of Winter is more important at this point. I've got 5 snowlands. So not going to be uncommon for me to be able to ramp. Okay. I'm definitely taking Glittering Frost here. Fixes both my splash colors, and is also really good as Sculptor of Winter. Just lets you make a large amount of mana. Definitely going with Finn the Fangbearer here. Just a really solid 2-drop. It blocks well. It's a threat on its own. It just needs to hit your opponent 5 times. As well as with Binding the Old Gods. The third thing that doesn't really do anything usually is all your creatures Death Touch, which means they all apply poison counters with this in play. I'll just take another Grizzled Outrider here. Yeah. Sure, we'll take a Depart the Realm. Well, no, I'm gonna take Raven Wings. I just really like Raven Wings. Breaks board stalls. Oh, there's another one there. I'm gonna take the land because I'm not playing any of these cards. Take another Snakeskin Veil, but probably won't play it here. Ooh, Ravenous Lindworm. That's a good one. Alright, so we're not playing Shepherd of the Cosmos. Alright, is there anything in my sideboard that I kind of want to play? Snakeskin Veil might be okay. So Fall of the Imposter might be worth it. We got creature count up to 15. So let's just put those in and then we'll see where we're at.